Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm getting ready to do your December general monthly reading, the last month of the year. I have been inspired by the lunar eclipse of last month and the upcoming solar eclipse in December in a couple of days in Sagittarius. And this is providing a bit of a window for the Venus transit through Capricorn, which is a 5-month experience into next year. We'll be wrapping it up in March of 2022, but I will be providing a specific video on that Venus slash Pluto transit upcoming. So I'm going to start, Taurus, by reading the bottom of the deck, and I'm covering it up so I don't get distracted, and we have the Lord of Swords. The Lord of Swords in this deck is talking about your ability to objectify your goal, your target, your ability to structure the steps that you need to take in order to achieve something. This ability to strategize and create a plan is based upon your experience of success, not only of achieving what you want to achieve, but in leading others and contributing to the work of others in doing the same. So this card is showing your ability to objectify your experience, to witness your thoughts as you create this plan, very aware that your thoughts are opening up and allowing you to witness your patterns of behaviors that have led to success and manifestation of the past. The first house is the Knight of Swords. So this is a fuller description of your willingness, Taurus, to explore your thoughts. And I'm sensing here there's new information that you are receiving at this time. This new information is allowing you to understand that undesirable experiences were created through the thoughts and patterns of behavior that those thoughts generated in the past. You're opening up to new ideas, new ways of doing things, new strategies in every area of your life. In the second house, we have the Five of Wands. And in your house of possessions and values, I see you in an environment that's a bit chaotic, that's busy. I see you in a place of skill building among your team. This may be a working team, this may be a family team, this may be a team of friends that are attempting to learn a new skill or a new set of skills or resources in order to mount or create something new. The fives are your ability to observe, interact, and engage in what feels like a project learning environment for those teachers and parents that and students that understand the superficial chaos of working on a project, but the multiple layers of learning that occur when individuals commit to gaining a new set of skills or building something unique. So this is a very rich card of activity, inspiration, and working to understand and grow something. And this is you also growing your resources, expanding on your resources. The Nymph, or the Page of Swords, is continuing on this thought of your ability to deeply open up in communication with intimates, with members that are on the same page with you. So you are open up to the exploration of ideas, new ideas, evaluating your own thought process, the patterns of thoughts that once were made sense, were a part of a perspective that you are relinquishing and opening up to learning a new way forward. So this is you working smarter, not harder, and also being willing to manage the thoughts and ideas, the dialogue, the debate, or the discourse that you're engaged in, and also to participate as a peer in that same discourse. The fourth house is your home, it's your past, and we're having this message amplified again, only on a much deeper level, because this ability, willingness to open yourself up to new ideas, to a new perspective, is anchored in your family of origin. It may be anchored in a formative experience. It may be facilitated by a recent loss. There has been a sacrifice made to your understanding that has caused you to step back from your experience and consciously design a new perspective, to recognize that old thoughts led to the old, less satisfying ways of doing things that no longer fit. The desire for a new perspective, for seeking answers, being open up to listening to your own wisdom. These are the same experiences in the past that haven't changed. However, it is your perspective that is changing, your thoughts about those experiences that are changing, and that you're consciously aware need to change in order to experience more fulfillment, more alignment in terms of the conditions of your life now. This is fundamental. This is unconsciously occurring for you. In the fifth house, we have the Justice card. This is where we play. This is where we create with others. This is where we relax, take a break, and where work becomes play. The Justice card in this house shows that you have invested a lot and you have experienced an unfairness. You did not get what you believed you received in an environment of creating, building, growing something among your peers. You are looking to balance that experience now through a perspective that helps you to right the wrongs of the past. This is allowing you to remove yourself from the feelings that you believe were the source of this experience and look more clearly at the thoughts and behaviors, the actions that created imbalance and unfairness in a situation in which you created amongst a team of peers. So you are looking for a reward for something that you feel would rebalance the scales towards a greater fairness, towards receiving the reward you deserve. In the sixth house, we have the Five of Pentacles, the second five. And this again is showing you really moving away from a circle of support that is familiar to you. There is a camaraderie and a circle of support, a community that has always been there for you, that has supported you. However, you are moving away from that community. You are evolving away. This is a bit of a maverick card in my view. You no longer are seeking the resources and the support from this familiar circle because you're recognizing that your values have changed. Your values have hopefully grown, but they have certainly changed, and your circle has expanded beyond this familiar, safe community that you have always known. So this card can be you feeling rejected in such a way that you may be able to recognize that you are not seeking the same level of support from those that appear to be rejecting you. You're not seeking their answers, their nurturance. And so this card can feel a little bit like you're out in the cold because you have grown beyond a familiar community. In the 7th house, we have the 9 of Jades. And Taurus, this so exemplifies your qualities of self-sufficiency, of comfort, of protection, of nurturance for yourself. This is you in a self-reliant environment. This is you able to take care of your own needs. Find the things that you need for your beyond your survival, your establishment, your comfort. You're secure. You're materially secure and enjoying the ability that your independence allows you in a secure environment. In the 8th house, we have the Empress card, and this truly is a Taurus card. This is ruled by Venus, and the Empress is showing you in your power. Taurus, at this point, you're in your greatest power when you are sharing resources with others. This is your strength. So Taurus very much naturally rules the 2nd house, which is resources, values, material comforts, possessions, the things we own, our bodies. And yet, you are in your power as you share all those things with those you are most intimately partnered with. This is you abundant, creative, knowing your strengths, enjoying your life and the fruits of your labor, and able to judiciously share those with others. This is a beautiful card of fulfillment, love, pleasure, and beauty. And in the 9th house, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This shows new opportunities far away from home. This shows new opportunities for advancing, building wealth, building something useful and practical with a community that is global. Expanding your strategies, interacting with communities, opening up to new ways of producing abundance, of building wealth in ways that open you out to a far larger community than you're familiar with. This can have you building a new curriculum, teaching a new class, taking a class, or working on a project internationally. And this particular project is leading to tremendous prosperity because it's built upon this wealth and abundance and power that is natural to you. The 10th house is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is the way others see you. This is your social vision, and this actually is showing the universe giving you back. The universe creating a kind of justice for you, where you have given freely to others, as is in your nature, where you have anticipated the needs of others and provided generously, sometimes invisibly, quite often invisibly, quite often unfairly, not receiving your just due. The universe is giving you that back. The universe is saying, no, you deserve an opportunity to receive all that you give in kind, to reverse the familiar scenario of struggle and to turn that into endless opportunity. I do see this opportunity coming to you from overseas, another culture, distant from where you are, through traveling, through education. So there are innumerable opportunities that involve large collectives, and this is really your strength. Again, I'm seeing in the 11th house the Queen of Swords, really amplifying. Here we have the King of Swords. This is a divine pairing that shows not only you in a partnership that is allowing you, that is encouraging your skill of structuring a path towards achievement. This is you again analyzing ideas, looking at a proper structure and outline and frame for a set of achievements that you are sharing and participating in. You're engaging in this with a large community, invisible communities, and you are actually able to remove former expectations and explore new information in a way that allows you to be open to new possibilities. The Nine of Cups is mirroring the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Cups is what you're getting out of all of this in the month of December. The Nine of Cups is showing that it is the process of opening up to new ideas, of seeking balance, fairness, and justice that is allowing you to feel deeply satisfied, deeply accomplished. So the process of creating, of manifesting, of making, creating practical tools, a useful environment, strategies that are effective at building wealth is part of building abundance, I would say, is part of the deep satisfaction that you're able to gain right now. This satisfaction kind of elevates your entire experience of life with so much opportunity for building something new and of use, equalizing the scales of justice. If you're enjoying this reading, Taurus, please like and subscribe if you are so moved, so that I may share this information with more viewers. As I shuffle the crystal tarot to find out what information you need for the month of December. And this beautiful card is called a sunstone. And the key word is empowerment. I'm empowered in all areas of my life. I'm going to leave it here, Taurus. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. Please like, share, comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts or your experiences, and subscribe so that I can grow my channel. Thank you very much for your presence and your support. Until next time, Namaste.